Open sesame. This street here is absolutely feral. So you can sort of see if there's anything coming from that way, which there are a few. So we'll have to wait now, but you can't see what the hell's going on up here, and I just hope that this gate doesn't close down on top of my trailer. Come on, mate, let's go. Oh no, there's a birdie. I don't want to get him. Oh no, there he goes. I didn't want to run the thing over. We're trying something different again. Yeah, obviously, yeah, you can see. Head mount cam. It may work, it may not. I've had, sorry, I forget who it was, but there was one person, oh, I think it was two people actually. They said, oh, they prefer the still mount camera rather than the head cameras. I don't know, just seeing how this one goes. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to see out the mirror or out the windows and into the mirrors and see what I'm actually seeing, whether it's going to pick that up or whether it's just going to be like the window sort of looking back at it. But yeah, I don't know if this is just like a little test video. So I tried to record as I was coming out the last place, and every time it hit 1 minute it turned itself off. It's fully charged, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on there. So yeah, that was going to be like the little, if you say, test sort of scenario, and would have given me something to talk about. I nearly hit a bird. There was a bird sitting on the ground. I had to go around it. He was just eating some grain off the road, and I'm like, mate, I don't want to flatten you. But he flew away, so that was good. However, because it kept turning itself off, and then I'm like, oh shit. You know, so I had to muck around with it and then do things and then muck around with it and then it would turn itself off again, and I don't know what it was doing. So yeah, now I've just got to ramble and come up with something to talk about. So story time with Shane. Here's one that happened yesterday actually. Didn't get it on camera. It's one of them things like, yeah, oh, no one will believe me, no one will believe this. Yous will believe me. Okay, so down Melbourne, I'm in Sydney at the moment, but down Melbourne yesterday, it's raining. And I'm behind this bloody P-plater, a green P-plater, playing games with me. Anyway, we're playing leapfrog. But he's on the flats, he's doing about 96, 97 k's an hour. This is not just on the highway, like before we even get into Melbourne. So I overtake him, and then he overtakes me. This guy here decides that he wants to turn left because, fucking hell mate, that you want to probably get onto the M4, which is in 60 metres time. Why not fucking get into the left lane prior to like, oh, there's my fucking turn off. Red hot. Oh mate, again, you're not fucking red hot. 100% he's going to turn left up here. And there he goes. What, didn't you know that you needed to turn left before you fucking get there? Dumbass. You dumb bitch. Yeah, anyway, so I'm playing leapfrog with this fucking green P-plater. I overtake them on the... You can't even make this stuff up. What's the toll doing here? He's fucking either hit a car or he's hit the fucking... Yeah, he had a car go up on the inside of him. Fucking impatient people. Trucks have got signs on the back of them that say do not overtake turning vehicle. You're turning like that and someone tries to cut inside. I don't know what's going on. Now he's going to block the fucking thing. Oh no, he's on the inside. He took the inside lane. Anyway, we'll try again. This P-plater playing games. Leapfrog. I overtake him on the flats or downhill. Then he overtakes me. Then I overtake him. I don't even know if it's a him or her, whatever it is. There's only two genders. If you don't agree with that, then you can piss off. So he/she overtakes me. I overtake them. He overtakes me. I overtake them. I don't know. I don't understand. This happened. I didn't even count it. I was just like, fuck, I've got to overtake this one again. What are you overtaking me for? Oh, you got to overtake him again? I think it happened about 7 or 8 times. I wasn't overly fussed about it because I was, look, there wasn't heavy traffic, so it's not as if I couldn't get around them. They weren't really holding me up, but it was just an annoyance. You know, you think, well, if you want to do 97, do 97, but there's no need. And this wasn't me going up hills. It was like, he'd speed up to like do 103, ever so slowly overtake me, pull in front, and then slow down. And I'm like, mate, fucking pick a speed. Just do one fucking speed. I'm doing one speed, 100. I was still just doing 100. Anyway. It's raining, not fucking heavy, but it had been raining for most of the day. And then I see him start like veering off, and I'm like, what is this fucking dick sucker doing? What they're doing is like the little hollows, the little pits that are almost on the fog lines that fill up with water. We're doing like 100 along the freeway, mind you. He's hitting them so that water splashes up. And then, you know, I'd overtake him, then he'd overtake me, and he's fucking swerving into these fucking puddles, and... Well, didn't work out well for him. He's overtaken me. He's swerving, hits one of these puddles. Doesn't realise that this puddle's a bit bigger than what he thought it was. Because it was a fucking pothole. He's hit this fucking pothole doing 100 k's an hour. I think he's blown his tyre because as soon as he's hit it, he's fucking put his brakes on and he's fucking pulled right over. Like, I've got around him. I wasn't stopping to see if they were okay. You know, if you want to do stupid shit like that, you know, and play silly games, and you know, what's the saying? Play stupid games, win silly prizes. Mate, if you want to do stupid fucking stuff like that, then you can't expect fucking anything other than stupid, silly things to happen. So he's fucking running through these potholes, blown out a tyre, and I was like, bye. Now I don't have to overtake you again. I'm only assuming it was a blown tyre or something because he pulled up and, you know, I'm like looking in the mirror. Oh yeah, he's back there. Didn't put his hazards on, just had his indicator still going, just pulled off on the side of the road. And, but I didn't see him again. So I thought, well, good. Don't have to deal with you again. Not today anyway. You never know who you run into on the highways or fucking in towns and stuff, so yeah, I can't remember what kind of car it was. It was a little fucking, like a P-plate, just a normal P-plate type car, you know. It was like a fucking Kia Rio or, you know, like a I don't know, a fucking Toyota Corolla or something. It was a little fucking sort of car. Something that you shouldn't be fucking trying to hit potholes at fucking 100 k's an hour. But then I thought, well, if I talk about that, we all know the deal. Word of the day, word of the video, whatever it is. What's the worst thing that you've hit or seen someone hit while driving? Or what's the worst thing you've run over? We'll do run over. Because I almost run over a bird back there. Didn't want it. Didn't like the idea of it. Poor little fucking rainbow lorikeet thing. I was like, mate, get out of the fucking way. He flew off. He was probably a bit heavy because he was eating some fucking seeds off the ground. And anyway, it got me thinking, well, what's the worst thing I've seen someone run over? Haven't done this one myself, luckily, but this was coming down Mooney Bridge, which is, you know, between Sydney and Gosford, or Sydney and Newcastle, if you're not familiar with it. It's a big dipper of a bridge. So you go down this big dipper. There's a big dip on either side, and it's a bridge that goes over a fucking big canyon. Someone's lost a mattress going over the bridge, and someone else has run it over. And the long story short of it, they're pulled up probably like 100 metres up past the bridge on the side of the road. They were on a tow truck, so the tow truck was already there. They were on top of the tow truck, so as you're driving by, you could see underneath it. What is this fucking Rigid doing? Is he trying to turn left again, or is he just sort of decided that he wants this lane and he was in that lane? I don't know if he's trying to get over again. No, it doesn't look like it. He didn't try and shove his way over. Fucking green P-plater. I'm not sure if you can see it. A fucking P-plater. Provisional driver. I'll admit it, when I was on my P's, I thought I knew everything. I thought I was a fucking amazing driver. I had a lot to learn. I'm still learning stuff now. But yeah, so this guy had run over a fucking inner coil fucking spring mattress, and he was up on top of the tow truck, the flatbed tow truck, just a car or a utility or something. I can't remember what it was. This is a few years ago. Oh, I don't want to get in the high box yet. You could see underneath. And this mattress was mangled. It was all wrapped all around his tail shaft. So you got from your engine, you got your tail shaft. The engine spins it, and it goes down and it spins into your differential at the back, which spins your wheels. Well, depending on if it's a rear-wheel drive or not. But this one obviously was, because it had a tail shaft going all the way down, and this inner spring fucking mattress, there were fucking springs and wire all hanging out of it, and it was fucking all wrapped up all the way around the fucking tail shaft. Well, fucking you poor bastard. But that is one reason why you give yourself plenty of fucking room. You know, in a lot of circumstances, you close that gap. But if you're going 100 kilometres an hour or 110 kilometres an hour, you're not typically going to be between, like, how far behind this guy I am. You're not going to be sitting this close if you're doing 110. We're currently doing 40, like 42. So, yeah, I'm only guessing that, well, it's one of two things. He either was too close, someone swerved and he didn't have time to miss it and he's just hit it head on, or someone has swerved and sort of clipped it, and then it's sort of thrown it out and it threw it underneath him. So even if he wasn't lined up with it, it's come across or it's blown over. But yeah, just give yourself some clearance. Give yourself some room. So that's the word of today. What's the worst thing run over? Have you run over a kid? A ball? A scooter? Have you been run over? I went to school. This is primary school when I was in Western Australia. I was friends with this kid. I was the same age, so I was a kid as well. We were probably, I'm just trying to think, probably 10 years old. He got run over. His head got run over. He lived. He survived. I'll turn that off so we're not hearing. He lived. He had, part of his head was sort of caved in up the top, and he didn't grow. Oh, force of habit. I was going to turn my indicator on, but you don't want to listen to that. He lost a heap of hair. Oh, I don't even know. I haven't kept in contact with him. Lost a heap of hair, and he had scars and all that all over his whole head because his whole head got fucking caved in, the poor bastard. I don't know what happened. He was obviously playing around a fucking car and got run over by his fucking parents. One of his parents ran him over and fucking crushed his skull. Imagine that. Yeah. So, but yeah, give me your best run over story. What's been run over? Have you seen someone run something over? I've seen people run over fucking street poles, stop signs, fucking the traffic lights. You know who they are. 99% of the time, 95% of the time, it's one of them. We're not even going to say it. But watch someone here get this right lane, and then as soon as they see that police car up there, they'll be like, oh, I'm not going to cut someone off. Actually, there's only one car behind me. We done good. So yeah, best run over story. Give them to me. If you've watched this far, you haven't already, just subscribe. It'll be good for your health. If nothing else, I don't know. Also, let me know how the video goes. Look at them coming up the outside. I told you they'd fucking try it. Yeah, let me know. And yeah, read the comments if you're new. People write good stuff. Bye.